Have you ever met someone who just gets you? Someone who seems to know what you're thinking before you even say it? What if I told you there's a personality type out there that's naturally wired to outsmart others? Not through manipulation, but through an almost uncanny understanding of human behavior. That's right, we're talking about INFJs, the rarest personality type in the world. But here's the kicker. They don't just understand people. They use their insights to navigate the world in ways that leave others in awe. So what are their secrets? How do they do it? Buckle up, because today we're diving deep into the 12 secret mind tricks INFJs use to outsmart others. Trust me, you'll want to stick around for this one. 1. The art of reading between the lines. INFJs are masters of intuition. They don't just hear what you say, they sense what you mean. This ability to read between the lines is one of their most powerful tools. While most people take things at face value, INFJs pick up on subtle cues like tone, body language, and even the words you don't say. It's like they have a sixth sense for detecting hidden emotions and intentions. For example, if you're upset but trying to hide it, an INFJ will notice the slight tremor in your voice or the way you avoid eye contact. They'll use this insight to adjust their approach, whether it's offering comfort or steering the conversation in a different direction. This isn't about manipulation. It's about understanding and responding to the unspoken needs of others. And let's be honest, who doesn't feel understood when someone just gets them without having to spell it out? 2. The power of strategic silence. Ever heard the phrase, silence is golden? For INFJs, it's more like a superpower. They know that sometimes the most impactful thing you can do is say nothing at all. In conversations, they use strategic silence to their advantage. While others rush to fill the void with words, INFJs stay quiet, allowing the other person to reveal more than they intended. This tactic works because silence makes people uncomfortable. When faced with a pause, most people feel compelled to keep talking, often revealing their true thoughts or feelings. INFJs use this to their benefit, gaining valuable insights without having to ask direct questions. It's a subtle but effective way to outsmart others, and it's one of the reasons INFJs are often seen as great listeners. 3. The INFJ mirroring technique. INFJs are natural chameleons. They have an incredible ability to adapt to different social situations by mirroring the behavior of those around them. This isn't about being fake, it's about creating a sense of connection and trust. When an INFJ mirrors someone, they subtly mimic their body language, tone, and even speech patterns. This makes the other person feel understood and comfortable, which in turn makes them more open and receptive. For instance, if you're speaking passionately about a topic, an INFJ might match your energy level and enthusiasm. If you're more reserved, they'll tone it down to match your vibe. This mirroring technique helps INFJs build rapport quickly and effortlessly, giving them an edge in both personal and professional relationships. 4. The gift of foresight. INFJs are often described as visionaries, and for good reason. They have a unique ability to see patterns and predict outcomes long before they happen. This foresight allows them to anticipate problems and plan accordingly, often staying several steps ahead of everyone else. In a group setting, an INFJ might notice a potential conflict brewing and take steps to diffuse it before it escalates. In their personal lives, they might foresee the consequences of a decision and adjust their actions to avoid negative outcomes. This ability to think ahead gives INFJs a significant advantage, allowing them to navigate complex situations with ease. 5. The art of subtle influence. INFJs are not the type to force their opinions on others. Instead, they use subtle influence to guide people in the right direction. They do this by asking thoughtful questions and presenting ideas in a way that feels natural and non-threatening. This approach makes others feel like they've come to a conclusion on their own, even if the INFJ planted the seed. For example, if an INFJ wants to encourage a friend to make a positive change, they might ask questions that lead the friend to reflect on their current situation. By guiding the conversation in a specific direction, the INFJ helps the friend arrive at the desired conclusion without feeling pressured or manipulated. 6. The INFJ gut feeling. Last but certainly not least, INFJs rely heavily on their gut feelings. They trust their intuition implicitly, often making decisions based on a deep sense of knowing rather than logical analysis. This gut feeling is rarely wrong, and it's one of the key ways INFJs outsmart others. Whether it's choosing the right career path, navigating a tricky relationship, or making a big life decision, INFJs trust their instincts to guide them. This inner compass gives them a unique advantage, allowing them to make choices that align with their values and long-term goals. 7. The INFJ's ability to see the big picture. INFJs are not just detail-oriented, they're also big-picture thinkers. They have a knack for seeing how all the pieces fit together, which allows them to make connections that others might miss. This ability to see the big picture helps them outsmart others by understanding the broader context of a situation. For example, in a work setting, an INFJ might notice how a small change in one department could have a ripple effect across the entire organization. By anticipating these effects, they can make informed decisions that benefit the whole team. This big picture thinking is a key part of what makes INFJs so effective in leadership roles. 8. The INFJ's empathy as a strategic tool. Empathy is one of the INFJ's greatest strengths, and they use it to their advantage in more ways than one. By putting themselves in someone else's shoes, they can understand their motivations, fears, and desires. This deep understanding allows them to communicate more effectively and build stronger relationships. But INFJs don't just use empathy to connect with others, they also use it as a strategic tool. For example, if they sense that someone is feeling insecure, they might offer words of encouragement to boost their confidence. If they notice someone is resistant to an idea, they'll tailor their approach to address their concerns. This ability to empathize and adapt gives INFJs a unique edge in any social or professional setting. 9. The INFJ's mastery of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage your own emotions, as well as the emotions of others. INFJs excel in this area, and it's one of the key ways they outsmart others. They're highly self-aware, which allows them to stay calm and composed even in stressful situations. At the same time, they're adept at reading the emotions of those around them. This emotional intelligence helps them navigate complex social dynamics and build strong, meaningful connections. Whether it's diffusing a tense situation or motivating a team, INFJs use their emotional intelligence to achieve their goals. 10. The INFJ's ability to inspire and motivate. INFJs have a natural ability to inspire and motivate others. They do this by tapping into people's deeper values and aspirations. Instead of using superficial tactics like rewards or punishments, they appeal to a person's sense of purpose and meaning. For example, if an INFJ is leading a team, they'll focus on the bigger mission and how each team member contributes to it. This approach not only boosts morale but also fosters a sense of unity and commitment. By inspiring others to be their best selves, INFJs create a positive and productive environment where everyone can thrive. 11. The INFJ's skill in conflict resolution. Conflict is inevitable, but INFJs have a unique talent for resolving it. They approach conflicts with a calm and empathetic demeanor, seeking to understand all sides of the issue. Instead of focusing on blame, they look for solutions that benefit everyone involved. This skill in conflict resolution is rooted in their ability to see the bigger picture and their deep sense of empathy. By addressing the underlying causes of conflict and finding common ground, INFJs can turn even the most contentious situations into opportunities for growth and understanding. 12. The INFJ's unwavering integrity. Finally, INFJs are known for their strong sense of integrity. They have a clear set of values and principles that guide their actions, and they're not easily swayed by external pressures. This unwavering integrity earns them the trust and respect of others, which in turn gives them a significant advantage in any situation. When people know that an INFJ is honest, reliable, and true to their word, they're more likely to listen to their advice and follow their lead. This trust is a powerful tool, and it's one of the key ways INFJs outsmart others. Not through manipulation, but through authenticity and integrity. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the 6 secret mind tricks INFJs use to outsmart others. From their uncanny ability to read between the lines to their mastery of emotional intelligence, INFJs have a unique set of skills that set them apart. But here's the thing, these tricks aren't about manipulation or deceit. They're about understanding, empathy, and authenticity. INFJs use their insights to connect with others on a deeper level, to inspire and motivate, and to navigate the complexities of human relationships with grace and wisdom. Whether you're an INFJ yourself or just someone who wants to learn from their example, there's a lot to be gained from understanding these psychology hacks. So, the next time you meet someone who just gets you, take a moment to appreciate the subtle genius of their approach. And who knows, maybe you'll pick up a trick or two along the way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating world of psychology.